I am Professor Vinster, and welcome to Jurplastic World.
All right, in this video, we're actually going to make a bear into a table. In fact, a bunch of different tables. So this is basically right now, I'm going to show you what's in the video and so you can get the idea of what I'm doing. I'm just adjusting the two bears right now to show you how to do it on your splicer. Splicer's a lot easier for me than on Blender or some of those other ones. I mean, hey, some people have no problem with it. So I've just made this piece of table out of another piece of table. This is just to show you. You'd actually probably make it out of wood, which I would make it out of a light, maybe like an old door, and with the veneer, and make it light. Because you're going to make the bear out of PLA on the printer, and you want it to be strong. And there he is. This is actually in the STL file. So I'm going to show you the file. Now, you could slice off the table part or not even put the table part on, but just slices back straight so that your piece of wood fits on top of it. Now, you could also use plexiglass or acrylic glass, which is light, and then silicone it on. And here we go. So I'm going to show you on the platform of how to go about it. Now, I don't show on here the breaking down and the cuts to make it the size that you want it, because I think that that'll be up to the size that you want to make it yourself. Like right now, I would use that and I'm actually printed a small one a few minutes ago as I'm making this video, like a really, really small one. In fact, it's still got the supports on it. And I think you can see that here. Yeah, really small. That's for a reason. I'm going to use that for something. I'll show you that one when it's done on a smaller, shorter video. Anyway, I divided the bear up in two pieces that you could put a wall in between them, or you could use it on the one side of a couch and the other side of the couch. There's the wall, just to show you. This is just to show you. Now, put it this way. This might show you other options of what you can do with these bears or other animals. Like if your head isn't thinking right now and your brain isn't going crazy going, whoa, the things that I can do, because that's the way mine goes. I'm always going, oh man, that's a great idea. Especially when I get in bed or wake up in the morning, I'm going, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. Well, I'm definitely going to make one of these, but I will show you which one I'm going to make further on in the film. There's a different one I'm going to make. And I'll also show you, because I was thinking of making one into a nice desk and have the desk in my new studio as the bear, this one here. But I'd take a door, like an old inside door like you have in the houses. I don't know, in your house, if you got the doors that are veneered and they're light as a feather, or you got heavy doors, but the older doors in the older homes have veneer. And they would be perfect. You don't want a lot of weight on top. You don't want a heavy, heavy board on top, unless you made the bear out of cement or something else. But I'm just making mine out of PLA plus. Now here, this might look a little goofy to you. But what I'm doing is I'm moving them around to show you two different sides. Now you could put these beside a couch. Now your wife would probably choose on her side of the couch the bear head, and she'd probably suggest you take the bear rear. But that's your choice in your family, or make two bear heads, which I would think would be really cool. But then again, that's not what I'm doing. But I'm showing you the options here of what I think. And you could be in an office and you could have the two between a wall, because some of the offices have windows in between. Have one on one side and you have lunch with somebody on the other side, or play Battleship And you remember the game Battleship? You couldn't see what the other one was doing anyway. You'd be sitting in the same idea as this, but it'd be really neat to have both sides in one room and one side in the other, which I did do a video on that before. This is now where I'm getting where I want to go. Now, I'd like to make a desk like this, but maybe with a clear Lexan or acrylic or plexiglass top, which will keep it light. And there should be enough room for my feet under there. If not, I make it bigger. So I think that there's the top of it. Well, that's the bottom of it, but that's the top. The bottom of the printer, top of the table. There's the bear. Now, he doesn't have all four paws on the ground, which you can find a bear that does. But I don't think it's going to matter much because the way they're proportioned, the way they're laid out, it would be fine. And you could actually, in the bear, where the way I've got it, the back's open a bit, so you could actually put stuff inside it. Like weight, like a sandbag or something, some weight it down a bit. So the weight's more down in the body part so that it sits on the floor better. Not sure how heavy it's going to be. I'm not sure how big I'm going to make it, but I'd like to make it a full-size bear if I go this direction, which I'm thinking. But then again, I got a bunch of different kinds of bears that I can make. And my theme of my studio on the ground is bears. And on the walls, it's the fish and the bear heads and all that stuff. I got a what do they call it? A faux fur or flex fur, faux fur. Correct me if I'm wrong. One of them. I got a bear rug. I don't know if I'm going to put it in my chair or if I'm going to put it on the floor, but also got this beautiful bear picture rug that I like in front of the fireplace. So I'm debating. I'd like to have both, but I can't. Well, I can. No one says I can't. So I'm thinking that this bear would make a great table. Now, I'm going to spin it around here to show you. Now, you could go past this if you want or whatever, but I'd like you to watch my full videos if you could. And I've noticed a lot of you that watch them aren't subscribed. So if you could push the subscribe button, I'd much appreciate it. I'd like to get some subscribers. I'm going to be 60 this year. So, I mean, I know it's not, they say it's not old, but to start a YouTube channel at 60, I want to see what I can do out of it and what I can get done. And they say to get a good amount of subscribers, it takes a few years. So there we go. We got the bear back on his feet. And this program's great. I got another video, before this, that shows how to splice the bear and stuff and make it the size to fit on your printer. Hey, put it this way. There's printers out there that fit this full-size bear on it, but I don't think it's as fun. I'm thinking the idea of is just pushing a button and building that whole bear, and hopefully it prints completely. But I find when you glue them together, pieces together, they're stronger. And I build them hollow, so I could actually fill the legs at the bottom of the feet at the bottom. I could actually fill them with, say, sand or something heavier to support it. Or you can even epoxy, pour some epoxy in. But you got to remember, when you pour epoxy in this plexiglass, in this plastic or even plexiglass, the epoxy with the hardener and the epoxy, they get hot, and it could make a little bit of it could distort it. So I don't really suggest it. I've done it. Or you can fill it with foam, the expanding foam a little bit, but don't put too much. You don't want to explode it. It depends too, as your layer, how many layers you do. So here comes what I really want to do with it. This is going to be the first thing I do. And remember, I'm not going to print the part of the table. That's going to be something I cut in the garage on the machines, shape it, make it nice. But I'm also going to make it light. Now, if you don't do woodworking, that you could get somebody or somebody, friend of yours, to make a top for it. You can use it for plants. You can use it as a bar. I think I'm gonna put my big bear, the standing bear, on top of that one. I might put maybe a good idea. Maybe I'll make a rock kind of a top on it, like the bear coming out of a cave. I don't know yet. I may even put this bear coming out of a cave, and then have the other bear standing on top. My mind's always racing. I just thought about that just now. Oh, I recorded this. I already did this video. This part of the video where I talk over it. I already did it, but I forgot to turn the sound on. Duh. That didn't work out too good. So this is what I want. This is exactly what I want to do. I want to make this kind of like a side table. And again, I'll show you here. And this would be the brick wall again. I'm going to bring that in. And you can get any background you want. Like, see, if you wanted to make this for a dollhouse or for something like that, or just sit on top, hey, maybe sit on top of the mantle with a couple lights on it or something beside the mantle. You do whatever you want. I'm just showing you options here of what you can do. You got to get on this program or your program, whatever one you use, and just play. Just play. Push buttons. What do you got to lose? Nothing. Nothing to lose. Only to gain. And that's what my channel is all about, is just fun. And if I don't show something on how I do it, ask me. Ask me how I did it. Ask me how I'm doing. I love questions. I love people challenging me. Hey, can you try doing this? There's people on my channel that don't 3D print, but they like it. And they come on and say, what do you think of this color? And I ask, what do you think of doing this like this? And they'll suggest something. I'm not a 3D printer, but hey, I think this would look good like that. It's a 3D printer is almost becoming like a toaster. And there's a lot of competition in it. So I'm hoping that I get some more subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. I've got a lot of different things come up. They may not always be in the interest of animals, and sometimes I do RC trucks, but I'm always working on something. The new studio is going to be mostly animals on the one side. This is just for fun. This was actually, I could make that into a lithophane. And there's the table, and I'll rotate this around. And that's, like I said, you can put anything you want on there, and you can make it any size you want. That, like I said, the brick wall is just there to show you that it can go against the wall. The rest of it, like I said, you just print the bear, make the table, or you can print the table. That's up to you. Totally up to you. But it won't be one piece unless you got a huge printer, which they're out there. But like I said, I'd rather put them together than just push a button and pull it off. There's no fun in that. Not to me, anyway. So there you go.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.